Have you ever pondered why Raven Symone, a cherished child star and former Disney Channel crown gem, doesn't appear to be present on either large or small screens these days? Watch this space because we'll reveal more about her journey in this video, covering everything from her early explosive success to the scandals and artistic decisions that caused Hollywood to sideline her. I promise that in order to make sense of her story, you will want to see it through to the very end. Raven started working practically before she could walk. She dazzled audiences with her innate charm when she made an appearance on The Cosby Show at the age of 3. By the age of 8, she was featured as the voice of Doc McStuffins, an animated series. That's So Raven followed in 2003. She got well known overnight. She became one of Disney's most lucrative stars by playing the role of Raven Baxter, a young girl with future sighting abilities. By the time she was 14, she had released 2 albums and was the main act of her own program. Until it wasn't. Everything was pointing upward. The first indication that something was amiss was when Raven began to voice her opinions on matters that were very important to her. She became outspoken in interviews on mental health, diversity, and playing important roles. These subjects weren't always comfortable for a celebrity in a glamorous kids network. That's not to say she received a harsh punishment, but Hollywood is erratic. Young performers who literally and symbolically follow a script are frequently preferred by producers and executives. Some decision makers who would have otherwise chosen Raven for post-Disney employment started to dislike her for her openness to question the current quo. The notorious Playdates event in 2015 was another significant contributing element. Raven posted on Twitter that she was too busy pursuing her school to make going to Playdates in Hollywood a priority. There was outrage to the tweet, which seemed to poke fun at the family lives of other celebrities. Raven claimed it was intended to promote putting duty and education first, but some people took it as a diva-like remark. Although what she was actually expressing was that she valued her education, the repercussions from that tweet portrayed her as challenging. However, in Tinseltown, casting directors may start looking elsewhere after a single misinterpreted remark. Next was Raven's Home, her reality show that debuted in 2017. Raven played the role of a single mother raising twins in this follow-up to That's So Raven. Despite spanning multiple seasons, the show never achieved the same level of success as its predecessor. Raven was once again stereotyped as the eccentric, clairvoyant mother, and the show's viewership was consistent but low when compared to the Disney Channel's prime numbers. Although the story was entertaining, it didn't help her broaden her acting repertoire. Raven's Home mainly kept her bound to the same vibe that viewers had been exposed to since she was a youngster, which is what Hollywood wants when it comes to reinvention. Raven was outspoken about her LGBTQ identity at the same time, coming out in public in 2013 and going on to talk about her experiences as a Black woman in Hollywood. Fans respected her for speaking the truth, but it also caused her to clash with elements of the industry that don't always support strong, varied perspectives. Some casting agencies and studios opted to sideline her in favor of safer options, rather than promoting her. Whether it was regarding ethnicity, sexual orientation, or mental health, Raven's action was courageous, but it might have cost her jobs in a field that sometimes favors silent obedience. When Raven became a co-host of The View in 2020, she brought her own unique blend of candor and humor to daytime television. Her contract was not renewed after just 1 season, despite the fact that she spoke passionately about everything from pop culture to politics. Supporters questioned whether her vocal stance on social issues was the cause. Her direct style had been embraced by The View, but maybe not all of its repercussions. When her time on the show came to an end, she had no idea what she wanted to do in Hollywood. Now, what does that mean for Raven? She has stepped back from traditional acting after decades of fame. She is supporting issues she believes in, taking care of her mental health, and concentrating on her personal life. She currently has a daughter and frequently posts glimpses of her life on social media. Raven seemed willing to put her family and principles above pursuing every Hollywood chance, despite the fact that many admirers regret her lack of appearances. I appreciate you following me through to the very finish. If Raven's tale touched you, please click like and leave a comment with your opinions. Do you believe Hollywood will ever completely embrace her return? To ensure you never miss an inside glimpse at the untold facts of other celebrities, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Until we meet again, keep in mind that sometimes taking a step back is the most daring thing you can do.